this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and welcome to Fabric Friday. Not much of a one this week because I have been spending all my time trying to finish off all my Christmas makes, which I now have. And today is Thursday. Right. But this is showing, I thought, well, we decorated the house for Christmas, so I thought I'm going to decorate my sewing machines that will stay decorated all the time. So I ordered some vinyl decals from eBay. They were only a couple of pound each, so there was about £5 worth altogether, and of butterflies and little sort of flowers. And I've managed to cover, well, pretty up all my 5 sewing machines and my serger. So I spent the last hour sticking them on everything. So I'm going to show you them now. I'll also introduce each machine, because what I intend on doing next year, which isn't that far off, is to do once a month or every now and again to introduce one of the machines. Me Necky, you've seen me use, and I've done a review on it, so that one I won't be doing that again. But especially like me vintage Wilcox and Gibbs, vintage Genoma New Home, vintage seamstress, and Miss Simplicity. Yeah, I'll do them. But I'll get the camera now and show you. It might not pick it out too well because the light is beginning to go now. My Necky Artisan 30S with the 11-inch throat space, which is I've been using for doing everything with, but now I've got this room to myself. I think just be using that for quilting itself, any large items. That's me Necky, or as I call it, Nicky. Next to her is my vintage Genoma New Home. I haven't got these all plugged in and turned on because it affects the lighting anyway. But she's a high shank, and I used to and will be using her for quilting anything that isn't big, you know, full size quilt. So any quilter as you go, I possibly will be using her, and I call her Jenny. This is my Simplicity, computerized, does different stitches. There's 197 altogether. So for piecing, I think I'll be using her for piecing, because the Genoma isn't quite right piecing wise. But I'll tend to be using that one just for piecing, and that one I call Simon. This is my vintage this is my vintage Wilcox and Gibbs. It only does a straight stitch, but a lovely one, and it's a semi-industrial. It's noisy, very noisy, and quite awkward to thread, but as I haven't used it in a long time, nearly a year now I suppose, I need to get used to her again before, well, get used to it again before I do anything on that one. But that's, as I say, my Wilcox and Gibbs, which I call Willie. My Supreme seamstress, and that is just a straight stitch again, but it does a lovely stitch, so I might use it for just piecing. I can do a bit of quilting on it if I wanted to, and for some reason I call that one Sissy. And this is my Janome 134D lock serger overlocker, and I put a few of the butterflies on it. So I've decorated them all for Christmas. But that, to me, is a lovely sight. There's 3 sewing machines and a serger there. Turn round, 1 sewing machine and the other one. Yay! Bye! Happy Christmas!